Hey you guys, Misty here. Well, this month is already come and gone just about, and I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys everything I've colored for this month. I done in all 61 pictures, which is still quite a bit. Done a lot of coloring. So if I color something today, then I'll probably just show it on next month's video. So let's just get started. I've tagged everything that I've colored, so hopefully I won't miss anything. Alright, this is Halloween Darlings by Deborah Muller. Alright, this one I've done the Fire and Ice. This is the first one I've done, the Fire and Ice. And I thought it was going to be easy, but it turned out to be harder than what I thought it would be. I didn't really know what I was doing. And I talked to Nikki, and she said I done it right. She said you can also use a hint of orange in the color. So I colored blue first, and then red, and then I was talking to Danny, and Danny said, "Well," uh, she said, "I believe you can use highlights also." So I went in and done some highlights after I colored the pages. But on this I used Arteza markers and Sparkle Pop, Arteza Everblend markers, Sparkle Pop. Yeah, that's what I used on this. And also, I'm just going to tell you guys, Nikki has a hashtag called Nikki Spooky Season 2020, and it goes into effect at the end of next month. And so if you guys see a picture that I've colored that's Halloween like, then you'll know I've tagged that. I'll just say it that way in case I forget, each picture to tell you guys. All right, there's that one. Okay, the next picture I did was this cute frog picture. Also, I did the Fire and Ice picture. I did September 28th, 2020. All right, here's the cute frog picture. And I used, let's see, did I write down the frog picture? Well, I used Arteza Everblend markers on this one. And the day I did this one was September 28, 2020 on that one. Did I tell you guys the date? September 28, 2020. I believe I did. Alright, here's Chibi Horror. Go ahead and take my paper out. Alright, Chibi Horror, Jade Summer. Did this one right here, September 29th, 2020. And it was a color along with Ashley's World of Color. And I will leave you guys a link to her Instagram. And I used Arteza Everblend markers. I colored this one yesterday when it was raining a lot. And it was actually really fun to color. It was kind of hard to do also because I had to find colors for, every area. But hopefully I done okay on it. Done this one. Yeah, I told you guys the date. All right. So there's that one. All right. This one was the Mystery Mosaics Passion Book. Done the X Method. All their books I did X Method in. And I did, which page was it? Did I mark it? I don't think I marked it, guys. No, I did not mark this one. I colored it yesterday. That's why I forgot to do it. Okay, here we go. This card playing table. I did it September 29th, 2020. I used Crayola Super Tips and Sharpie marker on this one. Okay. Here's the Mystery Mosaics, Wild Animals by Belva Family. Okay, this one right here. I did the elephant. Did the elephant picture. I used Crayola Super Tips on this. Crayola Super Tip markers. And the black is Pen and Gear marker. September 16th, 2020. Alright, we have Mystery Mosaic Cinema by Belva Family. I did the Titanic one. I did this one right here, the Titanic picture. I use Crayola Super Tip markers. And I did this one September 15th, 2020. Also, I did the King Kong picture. I did this one. I used Crayola Super Tip markers September 16th, 2020. Dark Darlings. We've got Dark Darlings here by Deborah Muller. I did this one right here. I used Parku markers on her. I did this one September 15th, 2020. I did this one right here, the werewolf girl. I used Rayon glitter gel pens on this one. And I did this one September 14th, 2020. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. It's shiny. And I did this one back here. I did this one right here with Rayon glitter gel pens also. Fun to do. I love coloring with browns, so I mostly used a lot of brown here. And I did this one September 14th, 2020. Alright, next we have Bad Fairies by Deborah Muller. Did this one right here. And I used Arteza Everblend markers, Sparkle Pop, and Solar Pop on this. And let me hold it up so you can see her wings sparkle. Because, you know, when you take a picture of this, you can't get the effect, but guys can see it better on the video. I used and then, you know, I used some sparkle on their little tattoos there. That was fun to color. I did this one, September the 12th, 2020 is when I did this one. Fun to do. Next we have Sherry Baldy's My Bestie's Halloween Boo Coloring Book Volume 13. And I did this one right here. Let me turn my little paper over. I want to tell you guys what I use, you know. Arteza Everblend markers and eyeshadow for the background. The eyeshadow I got at the Dollar Tree, and it works really good. I really like it. This was fun to do. And the background, the eyeshadow is sparkly. A little bit of sparkle in it. September the 8th, 2020 is when I did this one. Alright, next we have Color by Number Mosaic Spooky Halloween by Prachi Such Diva. These actually takes a while to do. They're fun, but they take a while. But I really enjoy them. Alright, I did this one right here. I used Arteza Everblend marker. And the black marker is Pen and Gear. I did this one September the 11th, 2020. That's where I did this one. And I did this one right here also. I want to try to do some more in this book next month. Oh, this is the owl picture. I love doing this one right here. I believe on the other page I showed you guys just then, I don't think I used Pen and Gear marker, but I could be wrong. But I'm saying yes on it, so I'm leaving it with Pen and Gear. Arteza Everblend markers on this, and the black is marker is Pen and Gear. I also like it where she has it where you can write down here what you use. And I did this one September the 12th, 2020. So I did this one. Alright, next we have Chibi Doodle, Whimsy Characters Coloring Book by Jenny Lewin, L-U-A-N, Lewin. I hope I'm saying that right. Volume 2. I did one in here. I did this cute little witch here. I did this one. And I used the Arteza Everblend markers on her. September the 11th, 2020 is when I done this one. Okay, now this is the first Mystery Colors picture I've ever done. And after I done it, I really enjoyed it. I took this picture over to Aunt Shirley's house and showed her the picture. I was really happy with it. And my friend Jen on Facebook, she helped me pick out my pencil colors to use for, that was Arteza. So that helped the site right there, her helping me pick out my colors I needed. I did this one right here, the shoes. Very fun to do, but took a little while. But I definitely want to do some more in this book. Did this one right here on September the 8th, 2020. I love how these shoes turned out. They look real. Enjoyed it. Alright, this is Mystery Mosaics Gallery. The most expensive masterpieces in the world. Belba Family. I try to do a picture in each book I have every month. I try. Okay, now this picture right here I did. Alright, Mystery Mosaics. Okay, I did this with Crayola Super Tips, and the blue marker is Pen and Gear. I did this one September the 7th, 2020. So I did this one. And also, I want to make sure, let me check something. I've done quite a few in here. There was a couple in the book I had to do to touch it up because some yellow was coming through on the pages. And I was thinking there was one in here that I had to do that to show you guys, fix it, you know, the color. But yeah, it was this one right here. I had to fix this page because I have some yellow going on, and you can still see the yellow really bad. I had to try to touch it up with the pink, and went over it with the gray and the darker pink, trying to fix it the best I could. But maybe it's okay. You can still see, like I said, you can still see the yellow up close, but it's better than what it was. I like this book right here, guys. I love this book. I totally recommend it. Love is in the Air. And it is by Donna, last name is Duchek. I'm not going to try to say that because I'm afraid I'll say it wrong. But this is a wonderful book. The perfect size. I did this one right here. Let's see. Love is in the Air. I used the Rayon glitter gel pens for this. It's really fun to do. I was watching some Andy Griffith while I was doing this. A lot of sparkle. I had trouble with this 4 right here. I got this little mat here, so I colored this blue, and then try to color this a little bit of a darker blue, you know, kind of different from the floor. But this was really fun to do. I loved it. I definitely recommend this book, though. It's so good, guys. Such a cute book. I think it was about $5 I paid for it. It's a small book. I like the size of it. It's really good. Or did I tell you guys the date I did that one? Nope, I know I didn't. September the 8th, 2020 is when I did that picture. Alright, next we have the Sugar Skull coloring book, Jade Summer. And I did one in here. I did this one right here. And I used pen and gear markers and tape note markers, the Crayola tape note markers on this one. And I did this one September the 6th, 2020. Okay, here we have Paint with Water Sea Life. Of course, I use water in this. I'm pretty sure I done the Paint with Water ones on chat. Here's a little octopus one. September the 4th, 2020. Did this one. And yeah, we done, okay, all the Paint with Water books, we done the chat on YouTube. So, this is a Paint with Water. This is Animal Rescue, Painting Puppies. We did one in here for the chat. Did this one right here. This one, Paint with Water. This is Paint with Water Superheroes book. And we did this one right over here. If I can find it, guys. Right here, yeah. Did the cute little rabbit on camera. Alright, next we have the Paint with Water Princess book. And I did this one right here. Probably forgot to tell you guys the date, didn't I? Let's see, this one was September the 4th, 2020 for this one. I don't think I told you guys the date on the Superheroes one with the rabbit either. What date was it? Hold on, I'm telling you guys the date. We're getting it. September 4th, 2020. Alright, now, Beauty of Horror, Trick and Treats, Alan Robert. I love this book, the size of it. It's so cute. I wish you'd do more books this size because I really like it. I had a hard time with this picture. I really did. Had a hard time with the skin for some reason turning out. I used Arteza Everblend markers, Rayon glitter gel pens, and then I went over it with Arteza pencils. But you can see the pretty sparkle on her lips, and I made that like dirt right there. And then the shirt, you can see the sparkle. I like the sparkle, but I had a hard time getting her skin to work. I don't think I've colored any in this book. That's the only one I've done so far. And I did this one September the 6th, 2020. That's when I did this one. Okay, turn my paper over. Alright, Fall Friends by Deborah Muller. Fall Friends by Deborah Muller. I did this one right here. This was a color along with Shaina in Colorland. And I'll put a link to her channel on this post below so you can check out her channel. I did this one. I used the, let me see, guys. Alright, let's see, color. Okay, both pages. Alright, I used Crayola Take Note markers, Arteza Everblend markers, and Parku markers on this. And also, let's see. Yeah, that's all I used. That was it. And also, this is, I did a color along with Shaina on this one, Shaina in Colorland. We did these two together. Hers turned out really nice also. And I used the same thing. I used Crayola Take Note markers, Arteza Everblend markers, and Parku markers on this one. And I did this one September the 5th, 2020. When did I do the other one? Did I tell you guys? September the 5th, 2020. Okay. Well, I did these two the same day. So there's that one. Next we have the Crayola Art with Edge Zombie Days book. I did this one right here. Used Crayola Take Note markers, Sharpie marker, and pen and gear marker on this one. And this one I did with color along with Wrenn Kelly. On this one, me and her done this picture together. And she's got a new channel, and I'll link it below so you guys can check out her channel. And this one, let's see, Crayola Take Note markers, pen and gear markers, sparkle pop, and background. I used eyeshadow on this. And this one I did August, no, I have to change it. I put August instead of September, but I'll go back and change that. September, see, time flies so fast you lose track of the months, don't we? So September the 4th, 2020 is when I did this one. We put it to the side so I can change the date on it. Alright, this one's the Big Yoga Coloring Book by Deborah Muller. Which ones did I do in here? I did this one right here. Color along with Rainy Day Coloring. And I will link her channel below. We did this one together. And I used, let's see, both pictures. I used Crayola Take Note markers, pen and gear markers. For the skin, I used Arteza Everblend markers on this one. And I did this one, September the 4th, 2020. And also, me and her, rainy day color, and we did this one also together. And on this one, I used Crayola tape note markers, pen and gear markers, Rayon, I said gel pens. I used Rayon glitter gel pens, and then there's a gel pen I've got called bee pens. It's got a picture of a bee on it. I've got about 3 of the pens. I got them at Dollar General and Silva about a year ago, and I used some of the pen on here. And then for the skin, I used Arteza Everblend marker for the skin. Alright, this one is Crayola Art with Add Sugar Skulls. And we did one in here. I did this one right here. The turtle. And let's see, what did I use in here? Did I write it down? Sugar skulls. Let's see here. I used, let me look. I used Crayola tape note markers on this. I'm pretty sure. Crayola tape note markers. I don't have it wrote down. Yeah, I do. I have it wrote down, guys. That'd take me a minute here. Alright, yeah, I used Crayola tape note markers and pen and gear markers on this one. And I did this one September the 2nd, 2020. Alright, here we have the Zombie Girl by Deborah Muller. Zombie Girl. I did this one right here. I wanted to kind of make her like a color to be like a patchwork quilt, kind of like a patchwork quilt design zombie. That was my idea. I just used every color I had, you know, through here with the Crayola tape note markers on her hair. And I used a pen and gear marker also. And I did this one September 27th, 2020. That's when I did this one. Alright, next we have the Graveyard Queens by Deborah Muller. And I did this one right here and we did this one on chat. Started out with her hair pink, and then we changed it to black. And I used the Shuttle Art gel crayons on this. Let's see. Yep, that was the only thing I used was Shuttle Art gel crayons. We did this one on chat September 24th, 2020. I liked how she turned out. At first I didn't like it, but it is what it is. I ended up liking it, I guess, the more I looked at it. I've got the picture on my phone on the wallpaper, so I like it pretty well. It turned out okay. I did this one right here, September 27th, 2020. I used Art Skills watercolors for this one. It didn't take long to do. And September 27th, 2020 on this one. And we done this one also. I used Shuttle Art gel crayons. I went back and decided to use the gel crayons again. It takes some getting used to, guys. It's, you know, it's different. At first I was like, well, I'm not sure about her skin, you know. But once it's dried, it's okay. I had to use some water to make it look more like skin. And I used pen and gear marker and Rayon gel pen for this background here. But I like how she turned out. She turned out okay. At first I wasn't sure about her eyes. I was like, oh no, I'm messing it up. But it turned out alright, I guess, in the long run. And I did this one September 25th, 2020, when I did this one. Okay, let me turn my paper over. All right, this is the, let me start again, guys, on my video. All right, this is the Fall Fairies Deborah Muller book. This is her new book. We did this one on chat, and I finished it up off camera. Off camera, I just had to do the sky, and then I went ahead and put some stickles on her wings. So this one was really fun to do here, putting them stickles on. I was going to use black, but you know, if I'd used black, it probably would have took away from the wing color. So I just used gold stickle instead. Turned out really pretty, the stickles did. And decided to go with the candy all the same color. Let's see, we did this one September 25th, 2020 is when I did this one. And I used Arteza Everblend markers and then the stickles for the wings. Alright, this one's the Burst of Color. This is the Fall 2020 issue. I did this one right here. I used Kelly Art gel pens. Really pretty how that turned out. Fun and easy to do. And I did this one September 24th, 2020. And also I did one back here toward the back. A little owl picture. I used Kelly Art gel pens, and background I used eyeshadow on this one. But it's good, you can see the sparkle better on video. So you can see how it sparkles. I had fun doing this one. And September 24th, 2020 on the owl. Alright, here's the Flower Animals book, one color by Sun Life Drawing. I just did one in here, the rabbit. Rabbit one. I used Kelly Art gel pens on the rabbit. And September 24th, 2020, when I did this one. Really pretty and shiny. Alright, here we have Party Patterns by the Belba family. Did this one right here. This cute one I did September 20th, 2020. Used Crayola Super Tips. And I did, which other one did I do, guys? Did one on camera. This one I did on camera. We done this one on chat. That was fun to do. I used the Crayola Super Tips, and then for the right here on the dark blue in the middle, I used Pin and Gear, and then I found a dark blue and finished around here with the Crayola Super Tip. September 22nd, 2020 is when we done this one. Turned out really nice. And I think I did one more in here. I got another one tagged. Okay, I did the pumpkin. I did the pumpkin one. I used Crayola Super Tips on this one. Pretty pumpkin. And I did this one September 19th, 2020. That was really fun to do. I love the black. And here we have the Such and Such Diva Halloween Color by Number book. Let's see, 7. Hold on just a second, guys. Alright, I got it. I did this one right here. I used Arteza Everblend markers on the mummy. Really fun to do. September 23rd, 2020 is when I did this one. This is Such and Such Diva's wonderful book. And here I did the little vampire. I also used Arteza Airblend markers on the cute little vampire. And I did this one September 21st, 2020. And I did one more. Did this one right here with Arteza pencils. Just helped me pick out my pencil colors. And it's hard using pencils, but I kind of give it a break on my markers because, you know, they run out easy if you use them a lot. And I kind of spaced it out and used the pencils. It turned out pretty with the pencils. Arteza pencils does really well. September the 18th, 2020 is when I did this one. Definitely a fun book. I'm going to turn this over. Alright, Space Girls. Space Girls and Aliens, Deborah Muller. I did several in here. I did the robot picture here. I used Arteza markers, Crayola twistable crayons, and Sparkle Pop. And you can see the Sparkle Pop real good on camera, which is good. Sparkling. Use some Sparkle Pop. I did this one September 26, 2020 when I did this one. And I did this one right here. I used Arteza Everblend markers. And did this one September 21st, 2020. That's when I did this one. And I did one more, guys. I did this one right here. We done this one on chat. First picture we did when I got the book. I used Crayola twistable crayons, and then I blended some with some baby oil, and I used Sparkle Pop pen on her. I had fun doing this one. And it was September the 5th, 2020 was when we done this one right here. Okay, number 9. Alright, here we got the 50 Lovely Gnomes by Camellia and Jacoba. I did one in here. I did this one with Ashley's Coloring Creations. And I do believe she has a YouTube page, so I will link her page below, Ashley's Coloring Creations, for you guys. We did this one together. And I used Crayola pencils on this. I used just the Crayola pencils that Ashley got me. I just, you know, so many that's in a pack. Done it that way. Actually, it has all your basic colors you need in the long run. September 21st, 2020 on this one. Turned out really pretty. Did that one right there. Hers turned out good also. Alright, we have Mystery Mosaics Woman Book by Belva Family. Now this one, I believe, okay, I was going to show you guys this one. I did not color and complete it, but I went back, updated. I done this one December 27, 2019, and then I updated it September 7, 2020. Her skin was messed up because the yellow page turned yellow some. So I had to go back. I ordered a, let's see now. I ordered a Copic marker for her skin to redo her skin. And I just wanted to show you guys. Now we can still see some yellow on the pink here. And I tried to cover up the yellow the best I could on her hand. But mainly I got her skin, so that was good. which I hate that you see that yellow right there. You can see it. I used a dark pink, but still you can see it. I might have to go back and try to refix it again, maybe with a darker pink. I'll leave that out and see. I don't know. But her skin looks a lot better. And also this one right here. I did this one December 29th, 2019. I updated it September the 7th, 2020 because of her skin. Her skin was also had yellow on it, so I had to use the Copic marker on her skin. But see, you can still see yellow here. You can see some yellow on the pink also. So I might go back and try to refix it, you know, a little bit. The yellow, but at least I got, you know, her skin touched up pretty good. I'll leave this one out. Maybe I can fix the pink. I don't know. Now here we have the Halloween Sweets and Pinups by Deborah Muller. I did one in here. I did this one right here. I used Arteza Everblend markers and I used washi tape for the border. I thought that would be a pretty washi tape because it's kind of, you know, the color that I chose for her. She was really fun to do. I decided to leave the background white because I was afraid if I colored the background, you know, it would be hard to see her, you know, so I just left it like that. But now I did this one, September 20th, 2020 is when I did this right here. That was fun to do. Alright, here's the Coloring Owls. And this was one that I did on chat. Both of these pages I did on chat. This is a book I got from Ashley. And I wanted to do a video for you guys so she could see and you guys could see me coloring in here. And I tore out the pages already because I was going to give her the pages that I colored. But I'll show you guys what I did. Okay, this one right, we did acrylic crayons I used on this. Acrylic crayons. And I just used the acrylic crayons that she sent me. That was in the set. And I did this one, September 16th, 2020 is when I did this one. And then we did this one on chat also. I did this one September 11th, 2020. I used the acrylic pencils on this. Really fun to do. Here we have the Mystery Mosaics Irene's Vintage Collection. I've done several in here. I did this one right here. I used Crayola Super Tips. And the black marker is Pen and Gear marker. I did this one September 17th, 2020 is when I did this one. And also, let me look guys back here. Okay, we did this one also. Used Crayola Super Tips on her. She turned out really cute. I did this one September the 9th, 2020 is when I did this one. And I got them bookmarked, thank goodness, because they're still hard to find. Bookmarked. I did this one right here, and I used Crayola Super Tips, September 6th, 2020. Okay, it's this way. This one right here. And we did this one right here. I did this one September the 1st, 2020, the first of the month, and I used Crayola Super Tips. I decided to color some in this book, Adult Coloring Book Treasury, 110 illustrations from 55 artists. Decided to do these. Let me go back here first, guys, and show you this one. They're together. Alright, I did this one right here. And the artist is Alice Bess Jackson. Imagery from Beyond Coloring Book Series. And I used Parku markers on this. See, you can see it looks like a little girl in there. And I just colored her in, you know, with the colors. That was fun to do. Did this one, well, I didn't write down the date, but we do know that I did it in, that I usually have one book that I forget to write the date on. But I do know that I did this in September. So I'll just leave this out and we'll write down what the date is. Same way with this one, I probably forgot to write down the date. No, September 17th, 2020. So that's probably when I did this one because I colored both of them together. Alice Bess Jackson, Imagery from Beyond Coloring Book Series. This one's from also. Also, I did this one with Parku markers. Leave that one out so I can write the date on it. Alright, this one right here is the last one, guys. This is Rose Windows by Joel S. Avron. Yep. I done several in here. And also we did a chat, I do believe, on some of these. I know on this one we did a chat on because I had to go over it with the Sparkle Pop. Now this one right here, I used big markers on this one. September 16th, 2020, I did this one. And this one right here, I used big markers on it. And then I didn't like the way it turned out with the big markers. And I used stickles over the picture. But boy, it turned out really pretty with them stickles there. You can see it shining really nice. I did this one September 16th, 2020. Actually, I did 4 in here, it looks like. I did this one right here with Parku markers. This one right here I did with Parku. And it was on September 17th, 2020 for this one. And last but not least, guys, it's the last one. And I might color one today, I'm not sure, for the month. We'll show it for next month. I did this one right here, and I used Parku markers on this one. And it was on September 17th, 2020. That's all, guys. That's all I did this month. So, I really enjoyed showing you guys my colorings, and thank you all for watching. I love you all, and have a good day. Bye-bye.